So, my friends, how are you all? Did you have a good week? It already smells like summer, for those who work, but also for those who study. In our minds, the idea of vacations starts to form and develop. But to get there, we need focus, determination, and routines. And what's the routine on Sunday? Watching another segment of What's New with the News, where for your convenience, we summarize the important events that happened during the week. YouTube, stop imagining that you're on the beach, sunbathing, and drinking a refreshing beverage, and start the video, please. Let's start with a classic. It was announced this week through a commemorative illustration that the sequel to the anime Ace of the Diamond Act 2 is coming. The illustration was made by Yuji Terashima, the creator of the manga. The original series was serialized in Kodansha's Weekly Shonen magazine from 2006 to 2015. It was adapted into an anime by Madhouse and Production IG for 2 seasons. And here come the long names, the staff of the anime adaptation of Failure Frame. I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low-level spells. Hazurwaku no Jotai Ijo Skill de Saikyo ni Natta Ore ga Subete wo Jurin Suru made, a series of light novels created by Kaoru Shinozaki, revealed more cast members this week. This adaptation will premiere on July 4th. The ending theme, Pray, performed by the band Hakubi, was also revealed. Now let's have a 2-in-1. The studio Kinema Citrus announced 2 original anime projects on their website, titled Goodbye Lara, Sayonara Lara, and Ninja Schooler, both with promotional videos. This is part of the studio's 15th anniversary. The first is an anime with a story similar to The Little Mermaid, and the second follows a group of students in a ninja school. A long-awaited adaptation. Toho Animation announced this week that the manga created by Shun Umezawa, titled The Darwin Incident, Darwin Jihen, will be adapted into an anime. An account on Platform X, formerly Twitter, revealed this information through a key visual. The manga creator also released an illustration to celebrate this news. Continuing with long names and Toho, stage plays are very popular in Japan. The site for Tuken Ranbukai Kyoden Moyuru Honoji, an anime adaptation based on the stage play of the same name, revealed this week that a prequel anime will be screened exclusively for 3 weeks, starting August 16th. It is titled Tuken Ranbu Doden denChikashiSamurairaUmonora. For a bit of variety, a return. The first trailer for the 5th season of Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon was revealed this week. It will focus on the Goddess of Harvest arc and will be another anime strengthening the fall season catalog. It was also revealed that a new trailer will be shown at Anime Expo 2024 during the Warner Bros. Japan Anime Special Panel on July 6th. And now, an anime that is generating excitement among fans. Written by Kei Sazane and illustrated by Neko, the anime adaptation of the novels Naze Boku no Sekai o Daremo Oboetenai no Ka, Why Nobody Remembers My World, saw the release of another trailer, this time focusing on the character John, voiced by Haruka Shiraishi. The anime will premiere on June 16th, with a special screening at the Grand Cinema Sunshine in Ikebukuro, Tokyo. And to finish, how about ending as we started, with a classic? Bandai Namco Filmworks released the trailer for Kuro no Shinryaku, Dark Invasion this week, the next project related to the remake of the space battleship Yamato franchise. This is the first of 7 films, set to premiere on July 19th. Naomichi Yamato, episode director of Mobile Suit Gundam, Iron-Blooded Orphans, will direct all 7 films. Of course, we had to start with Square Enix. The June issue of G Fantasy magazine revealed that mangaka Chisato Nesumi will launch a new manga adapting the story of the novel Hime-sama no Shito de Yojo ni Sareta Danshaku Reijo Desu. I'm a Baron's Daughter who was turned into a little girl due to a princess's jealousy, created by Kanai. Nasumi shared an image on his Twitter account. Moving on to Shogakukan, the official Twitter account of the Manga 1 app revealed this week that the final chapter of the manga Yomei 3000 Moji, 3000 Characters Left to Live, created by animator Naoyuki Asano and adapted from the compilation of short novels of the same name by Gyate Murasaki, will be published soon. Asano launched the manga on this app on January 30th. Continuing with Shogakukan, the 11th issue of Big Comic Original Magazine revealed that the manga Zenkamono, created by Masahito Kagawa and Toji Tsukishima, will end in the next issue, the 12th, which will be released on June 5th. This manga has already inspired a live-action film and series adaptation, and it revolves around Kaio Agawa, who works with ex-criminals and tries to rehabilitate them into society. Jumping back to Square Enix again, the June issue of G Fantasy magazine revealed that the manga Ketsugo Danshi, Elements with Emotions, Commitments to Dawn, based on the game of the same name and created by Hinano Mitsuki, will end, with the final chapter being published on June 18th. The manga began its serialization in March 2023 on the Manga Up app. And since things come in threes, the same magazine as the previous news in the same issue revealed that the manga Ryu no Hanayome Okotawari, created by Irono, will end in the next issue on June 18th. This manga began its serialization in August 2021, and true to Square Enix's style, it involves dragons, elemental abilities, in this case water, and a village that needs protection. Finally, for a more exclusive company, Young King Ours magazine, belonging to Shonen Gahosha, announced on their Twitter account that mangaka RayYūki will launch a new manga in the next issue of the magazine on June 17th. It is titled Sake to Tobacco no Hiatoi Dungeon, the daily labor dungeon of sake and tobacco, and centers on two adventurers, one an alcoholic and the other a chain smoker. Returning to Shogakukan, mangaka Kyoko Aiba launched a new manga on the Sunday Webry app and platform titled Oji Tensei Akuyaku Reijo Karinaru Seikatsu, Uncle Reincarnation, The Villainess's Days of Aging Gracefully, this week. As the name suggests, it centers on the villainess Chloe, who, after dying, reincarnates in modern Japan as a middle-aged man. To end on a high note, we have another major title concluding. Weekly Shonen magazine, belonging to Kodansha, announced in its 25th issue that Eden's Zero, a manga created by the well-known Hiro Mishima, will end within 5 chapters. The manga was launched in June 2018 and entered its final arc in December 2022. Kodansha USA Publishing has published the manga digitally and physically in English, and it has already inspired an anime adaptation.
You shall not pass!
Of course, we had to open the segment with this news. Finally, after growing and developing in Francis Ford Coppola's mind, the first trailer for Megalopolis has been released directly from the Cannes Festival. Still without an official worldwide cinema release date, the story revolves around Caesar Catiline, played by Adam Driver, an architect with a unique ability in a not-too-distant future. Enter Netflix. Jessica Alba in conflict with a gang? Of course, we want to see that. Netflix released the trailer for Trigger Warning this week, a film starring Jessica Alba as the main character, playing a Special Forces soldier who, after becoming the owner of a bar left by her father, has to face an unfriendly gang. The film premieres on June 21st. And since video game adaptations are in vogue, it was officially announced this week by Amazon MGM that the film The Sims, an adaptation of the popular video game that took over the world in the early 2000s, is now in pre-production. And of course, it will feature one of the most popular actresses of the moment, Margot Robbie, who after Barbie and Harley Quinn will showcase her versatility. From rainbows and happiness to suspense and horror with a touch of Nicolas Cage, for fans of the genre that mixes Silence of the Lambs and Zodiac, we have the trailer for Longlegs, directed by Osgood Perkins, and starring Micah Monroe as an FBI agent and Nicolas Cage as a particularly perverse serial killer. It will premiere on July 12th. Are you ready for the hunt? Continuing with serial killers, how about a revenge story? This week saw the release of the trailer for Hard Home, directed by James Bamford, someone with stunt experience. The film features Simone Kessel as a brilliant engineer and grieving mother going up against Andrew Howard, the serial killer responsible for her daughter's death in a nail-biting cat-and-mouse game. To finish on a high note, how about a remake with one of the greatest comedy geniuses playing a cop? That's right, Eddie Murphy is back to reprise his role as Axel Foley. Netflix released the official trailer for Beverly Hills Cop AxelF, where Foley returns to the 90210. Along with him, some of the actors from the original films return, with the addition of some well-known faces like Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Kevin Bacon. The film will be released on the platform on July 3rd. Let's start with a trip to the East. Amazon Prime released a trailer this week for 1122 for a Happy Marriage, a series that will premiere on June 14th. It is based on the manga created by Peko Watanabe. The trailer also revealed the series' theme song, I-O, Shuri no Uta, performed by Spitz. It will have a total of 7 episodes, with 3 being released at the premiere. This man has some big shoes to fill. That's right, Netflix finally released the first teaser for the 4th season of The Witcher this week. Still without a premiere date, everyone was shocked by the announcement that Henry Cavill would no longer be playing Geralt of Rivia. That responsibility will be taken on by Liam Hemsworth. Let's move on to a comedy inspired by the Stifler's Mom theme. This week saw the release of the trailer for Call Me Dad, a Danish comedy that promises lots of laughs and plenty of drama. The series will have 6 episodes, each 25 minutes long. It will premiere on Viaplay, one of the Amazon Prime add-ons, and stars Alex Ho Anderson, known for his role in the series Vikings. Returning to Japan, a manga adapted for the small screen? Of course we want that. TV Asahi announced this week that it is producing a live-action series adapted from the manga Minami's Lover, Minami-kun no Koibito, created by Shungiku Uchida. It will be called Minami-kun no Koibito and will premiere in July. It will feature a role reversal, as this time it is the boyfriend who shrinks. To end the segment, what's the phrase that the presumed culprits say? I didn't kill. This week, another trailer for Presumed Innocent was released, a limited series that promises to be one of the big premieres next month on the 12th. A combination from the minds of David E. Kelly and J.J. Abrams, with a heavyweight lead, Jake Gyllenhaal, who is also an executive producer, promises moments of great tension and a story filled with mystery. How about we start with a trip to the past? Game company Taito Corporation and game publisher Ionin announced this week the 3rd in the Taito Milestone Game Collection series, scheduled to be released in November in Japan and digitally in the West during the winter for the Nintendo Switch. It includes some classics like Bubble Bobble, Kadash, and Thunder Fox. When you combine the best of the West and the best of the East, you get this. The most well-known first-person shooter in the world, Call of Duty, has taken us to various locations and eras. Well, for the next multiplayer season, we can expect a crossover with one of the most famous animes of all time, Mobile Suit Gundam. This was announced on the X platform by Activision. Even without the legacy of other franchises like God of War or The Last of Us, there is one must-play title for PlayStation owners. Ghost of Tsushima, with substantial sales on the PS4 version and great popularity with the update for the PS5, is now available for PC. And, of course, the success continues to grow. According to SteamDB, the peak number of players on Valve's store this weekend was almost 80,000. Moving from Sony to Microsoft, finally, the wait is over. The trailer for one of the most anticipated sequels in the gaming world, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, has been revealed, featuring a special song, Animal Soul by Aurora. Following the success of the first game, released in 2017, from what we can see in the trailer, Ninja Theory promises not to disappoint fans, especially since the budget was much larger and the production team expanded. Of course, this couldn't be missed. This week saw the release of another trailer for the upcoming Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree. In fact, we here on the channel have already made a breakdown video of the trailer. Go check it out. As expected, fans were stunned by the story reveal, giving them much to ponder until the release. Luckily, the wait won't be long, as starting June 21st, Miquella the Kind and his followers will be waiting in the realm of shadows. A revelation, perhaps not too surprising. The creator of the Super Smash Bros. Series, Masahiro Sakurai, revealed in a video on his own YouTube channel that all the characters in the latest title, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, have the potential to win. A fair game, one might say. Statistically speaking, the best performing character wins 51% of the time, while the worst performing character wins 47% of the time. We've already talked about this franchise in this segment. With just a few weeks left until one of Xbox's biggest summer events, the Summer Game Fest, the anticipation keeps growing. And Activision has revealed the latest information about the upcoming Call of Duty. In a brilliant marketing move, the company launched a site that includes an interactive TV with references to the latest Black Ops. The TV has 6 channels, but only one currently has content. Back to the classics. The official YouTube channel for the Monster Hunter franchise revealed a new trailer this week for Monster Hunter Stories, which has been fully remastered and will be released on June 14th for the Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PC via Steam. This new release will include full voice acting, a museum mode, and some content that was previously only available in Japan. We started with classics. We'll end with classics. Bandai Namco Entertainment America released a video this week for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, showing a bit of the first chapter of the Future Saga DLC, which was released this Friday. The video revealed that Broly will be a playable character in the DLC, but it will also include new missions, parallel missions, and some new abilities.
ファンさん、あんたは強い。だけど一つ残念なことを教えてやろう。俺はな、絶えずレベルアップしてんだよ。
As with everything in life, all good things come to an end quickly. We have reached the end of another video. We can see that the big summer blockbuster movies are just around the corner. Some great games are about to be released. We'll have plenty of quality series to watch in the coming times. Many mangas are wrapping up, and we are always surprised by announcements in the world of anime. Repeat out loud in front of the screen. Comment, like, bell, subscribe. Any feedback from you is very welcome. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Have a great week, and see you in the next video.